Doing very well. Keep going.
We can visualize the entire structure now. That's a wrap, everyone.
This is where the standard is defined.
Sony's most ambitious hardware commitment since the PlayStation 4.
He recognizes the quality of that absorption, the complete surrender to a digital experience. He has spent 2 years building the device that...
That's it, slowly now. Open your fingers just a little wider. Excellent. You've got it.
The haptic actuators are manufactured. The vibration motors built into PSVR2's headset structure that produce tactile sensations corresponding to game.
The orbital design provides balance, while the adaptive triggers offer unprecedented realism. Haptic feedback and advanced...
During the specification phase, we prioritize the peak luminance while maintaining the deep blacks OLED is known for. The engineering here is quite remarkable.
Sony's incoming component qualification for PSVR2. OLED display panels characterized for pixel defect density, color uniformity, and brightness accuracy.
See how the foveated rendering stabilizes perfectly with the eye tracking.
Incredible fidelity. The haptics feel integrated too.
Ready to connect a player to worlds that exist only when this device is worn.
Sony's foveated rendering development, the eye tracking to rendering pipeline that concentrates PS5 GPU resources on the gaze region, making the quality boundary invisible to the user.
The haptics are brilliant. You really nailed the engine pattern.
The API makes it easy to implement across different textures now.
This vocabulary will truly enhance immersion.
Sony's inside-out tracking development.
the transition from PSVR1's camera tracking to Sony's adaptive trigger development for the PSVR2 Sense controllers, the actuator that varies trigger resistance based on game state. Sony's developer resources program for PSVR2, including technical briefings and SDK support.
Our research confirms as far as the fullness product that will drive flip photobarticle lesson. Is a discard of a drive line while less.
The limitation of Fresnel lenses is that the rings are inherent to the design. Pancake lenses fold the optical path.
The aberrations around the fifth ring are consistent with the simulation data.
If we adjust the focal length by 2%, we should.
The red areas indicate a significant drop in brightness.
We are not meeting the L-severed standard.
We're seeing 99.8% accuracy on the peripheral tracking.
And the calibration remains stable on the darker irises as well.
Flaisville. The engineer adjusts the IPD, optimizing the optical path. As you can see on the monitor, the light rays converge perfectly.
The bandwidth allocation for the display stream is holding steady at 8K resolution.
And the power draw remains within spec during the haptics test.
The automated system passed this, but look closely at the color fringing here. This aberration pattern indicates a micro-alignment issue.
PSVR2 production volumes reflect its position as a premium PlayStation accessory, available to the 50 million PlayStation 5 owners worldwide.
The interaction language of Eye in Hand VR, built by Kenji and his team, established a new creative legacy for immersion.
Remember, you are safe in this environment. Just
breathe.
That's it, reach a little further. Great progress. The double helix structure is how DNA carries genetic information.
And here in the reef, you can observe the
Sony's VR hardware timeline, from the original PlayStation VR's proof of concept through PSVR2's technically mature consumer platform.
A young adult Asian male PSVR2 player accesses VR content through the same store.
Heads up, incoming drones on the left.
Got the shield ready. Nice shot.
Sony's PSVR2 developer SDK has an API.
The quality system development that PSVR2 production has driven, the OLED VR display characterization methodology,
Players with motor limitations can interact with VR through eye tracking alone, and those with color blindness benefit from PSVR2's color correction display features.
Category of Consider our no price Laurent Fresnor to Durban take lens.
Each person in a different world. A world that exists only because one engineer aligned its optics in microns.
We had a stroke patient complete a full VR therapy session this week. They said the experience felt real enough to forget they were doing
the PSVR2 production night shift. The same OLED characterization requirements, the same alignment tolerances, the same validation protocols.
The contamination was traced to a sealing issue. Our investigation confirmed this, and the infrared
The alignment metrics are solid, Kenji. We're within spec.
Excellent work. This unit is approved.
Footage not shown in this episode Teruo. The extended OLED display characterization methodology, the complete foveated